This is by far one of the most crazy and sensational fights we have ever seen. We might as well call this fight spinning versus handicap Muay Thai. Watch what happened in this crazy sequence, and then guess who won the fight. Classic American kickboxer versus traditional Muay Thai fighter fights in the 1980s were phenomenal. Even more so because they usually included a 20 to 30 pound weight difference like this fight here. Yodkhunpun said that the doctor of the fight almost stopped it from happening due to such a big weight difference. The fight began like how most of these fights go. The Thai would chase the side stance American kickboxer with low kicks and roundhouses, and the American would try to use footwork, side kicks and combination punching. For most of the first round, Jimmy Ray Tapia ran away from Yodkhunpun's strikes, but he would occasionally throw a spinning back fist. The commentator noted that he's known for being the hurricane, which meant a whirlwind of spinning back fists and hooks. Yodkhunpun had amazing drives to set up attacks and landed several head kicks. One moment that stood out was when he drove his opponent to the ropes and attempted a jumping high kick that would have taken his opponent out had it had landed. But on one of these aggressive driving attempts, Jimmy timed a double spinning back fist, which knocked down Yodkhunpun. The Thai would stand right back up, and the American would attempt the double spinning back fist several more times to secure a knockdown. After being counted, Yodkhunpun gets up to fight again, only to be hit by a savage combination of punches. Coincidentally, this landed in Yodkhunpun's corner. And when he was still asleep, they slapped him awake. You see, fights like these were a source of national and stylistic pride. Miraculously, Yodkhunpun woke up and becomes game to fight immediately. He turned to his corner, which most likely told him to clinch, and would then unleash a barrage of knees. This would smother Jimmy's room to work with punches, and eventually, Yodkhunpun scores a knockdown, with Jimmy being saved by the bell at the end of the round. In the next round, Yodkhunpun continues the barrage of knees to eventually score a brutal knockdown. And with Jimmy being so winded by the knees, he could no longer get up to continue the fight. Yodkhunpun, the Thai fighter in this bout, would actually go on to become a Muay Thai legend. He is known as one of the greatest elbow specialists in Muay Thai history, a weapon which he was unfortunately not allowed to use here. By his own account, he was only 20 years old and not yet a good fighter at the time of this bout, and the significant size difference made it difficult for him to knock his opponent out. Knees to the head was also unfortunately not allowed. What do you think of these stylistic matchups? I personally love them. I love seeing Thais overcome 20 to 30 pounds of weight difference and still win due to their incredible skill and grit. This is why, in collaboration with Saenchai, we are going to release a masterclass video course on how to fight giants. Saenchai, the best pound for pound fighter of his era, has consistently beaten countless fighters with a 20 to 30 pound weight difference. If you're interested, do check out the link in the description. I'm Lawrence Kenshin, and thank you for continuing to watch Striking Breakdowns.